All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Kaiji, Season 2, Episode 4. Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's been cleaned out.
Cleaned the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely done. Do you know if they've been cheating? Is there a way that even if you called them out on it, that it would actually result in anything really happening?
Who
Who's
knows?
to say?
Yep.
Kaiji, you're in the pits of hell at this point.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah. They got you good. The whole
Real
thing
good.
from the beginning with the food and the beer.
Mm-hmm.
They've got you.
They've just been reeling you in. They've played this game many times before.
You're gonna have to build up a ground roots revolution here at this point, because I think at the very least you don't have any allies here. So start small, work with them.
Just kill the foreman. Just kill the foreman, hide the body.
You
know?
do realize like Kaiji is who he is, and he's got two big dudes next to him as well.
Just get him alone. Get him alone. Make a shift.
Where? Where?
I mean, hey, they do all this heavy labor and everything, right? Just. Oh no, there's an accident.
Oh my God! I mean,
Yeah.
it's possible, but yeah, that's how desperate we are right now. So,
Yep.
all right, y'all. Without further ado, let's get into this. The beginnings of a comeback.
Oh shit.
All right. Yeah.
Except Kaiji.
Yeah.
はい、それではお待たせしました。4号組の皆さん。
The 45ers, and look how many of them there are.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
受け取る給料は2ヶ月先の前借り。そこから
あは
手数料を引かれた金額。
Wow.
正規の金額9万1000の半分以下。4万5000ペリカ。
Yeah.
ビール冷えてるよ。
Don't trust yourself with that money, Kaiji.
1000ペリカ5000ペリカ。キンキンに冷えてるよ。
Holy shit.
But he needs to pay, rent and stuff. Or does that already come out of the 91?
Maybe.
そんな気力は残っていない。もう届かない。
He did it again.
遠のいてしまった希望。一日
Dead eyes.
Yeah.
別にいいさ。もともと無理だったんだ。50万貯めるなんて。
Oh my god.
結局俺は
Oh,
しかねえんだ。
That's never happening when you're at 45 a month.
おい、大丈夫か？
どうした？ダメだこりゃ。前だ。病棟へ運んでやれ。
Yeah, you'll die in here, Kaiji.
yeah.
大丈夫だ。
Yeah, let me keep working. Oh, and how much do they charge for medical help?
まだ働ける。
Uh-huh.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he's like begging them, please don't take me, basically.
It'll make America
Wait,
look
whoa,
cheap
whoa,
by
whoa.
comparison.
Not there. Where? What? Whoa. The clinic. Wait.
Do they just harvest them for organs?
軍人に肺をやられ、体を
Yeah.
壊した者たち。負け組の末路。
All right, now you've got fear just...
Yeah.
冗談じゃねえ。冗談じゃねえ。冗談じゃねえ。
Ultimate Survivor, you gotta...
耐えてみせる。50万を貯めるまで欲望を断ち切って。
Okay.
出るんだ。
All right, that's a victory.
わずか1週
Yeah,
間で
yeah,
決
yeah.
代わりに頭をもたげてくる発散の欲望。快楽の行使。
Oh,
くそ、もう何でもいい。
ダイブしたい。
Come on, man.
海に身を委ねたい。破滅に。
Miyoshi!
ここで使っ
Miyoshi!
Yeah.
もう数時間でしょ。悲願は1日外出券ですよね。
まあな。
それを今夜大勝ちしてゲットしようって言うんでしょ。
We'll team up and use our funds together.
Oh shit.
はあ？
Huh?
三好という男。あのカイジのありさまを見ていたにもかかわらず。
He wants to try again.
自分が勝ったことで気を
Ah.
その後も毎回賭場に参加。
Shit.
前借り生活カイジと同じ
Yeah.
4号組に落ちた
Yeah.
Kaiji's
no.
looking at his past self.
100% 人生を失敗するタイプだ。
頑張りましょうカイジさん。
俺は
Ah,
バ
those
クチャ
doe
ンと
eyes.
But that might be
地
the
道に50万貯める。
reminder that he needed, you know?
前借りしてる俺たちが
That's how I got in this situation.
8ヶ月ですよ。8ヶ月。で目にもいくつか傾向があるんです。
三好は自分が参加した賭場すべての出目を
Wow.
そのデータを検討勝ちの傾向を探っていただが結果は大敗連敗
この歯っていうのが班長なんですけど、いや班長の目はいつも強くって、それでも穴が全くないってわけじゃないんですけどね。ほらこことかここなんかも
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
See the code, see the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
大月が意味を出すときは必ず両隣に伊沢と沼川がいる。
Uh-huh.
俺が負けたあの晩も
Yep, yep, yep.
カイジの脳裏を貫く
One swaps in the
頃ってのは
One swaps in the dice,
The dummy
and the other one,
dice.
こう見えてもまさか許せねえ。くそ。
カイジさん。
But think about this, Kaiji.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Think about this.
Think, Kaiji, think!
Yeah. Oh no, but he is actually just planning on. No, but there's 3 of them there. You can't do it. That it won't work.
あの野郎。
Wow, what they're talking about. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh.
Come on.
ってどうなる。
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You gotta beat him at its own game.
そんなんじゃ何も変わらない。変わらないんだよ。
Oh.
現場を抑えたとしても初めてだ出来心だとか言ってせいぜいその勝負を倍払いで済ます。
Right, right.
そんな世間連れしたぬらりとした
No, you have to win off of him over and over and over again.
もっと致命的壊滅的な打撃を。
You're gonna need to go for no max bet, actually, if you think about it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But he wouldn't agree to that
No.
necessarily.
But if you like,
He has to lure him in.
そして見える突破口その糸口
The rules
これなら倒せる。
about being the dealer,
maybe
やつを完全に
about skipping as the dealer, maybe.
一人じゃ無理。
you're gonna need to get everybody else in on it.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, so that way you can multiply the max bet.
カイジが近づいたのは
The other 45ers, yeah, let's rise up.
今宵も勝負に敗れスカンピンどん底の負け
Okay.
つくづくお前らって負け組だよな。鏡を見てみるといい。揃いも揃って典型的なダメ人間。
Bro, you're a 45er just like us.
No, this is how you do it. Get them angry.
一
Yep.
生浮かび上がれねえ顔。
Yeah.
いきなりなんだ。
Hey, he's got fight. There you go.
カイジさん。
We can work with that.
俺も同じ。
Yep, yep.
Maybe don't have this pep talk in here though.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
学校でも社会でも落ち続ける落
Can you imagine how much the foreman will freak out when, like,
そこまで落ち
you know, 6 people in a row, just 20,000, 20,000,
Yeah.
20,000,
ここでもまた負け
20,000.
組か。
仕方ねえだろ。
There you
今更
go.
そんなこと言ったってどうにもなりゃしねえ。こんなやつ相手にするな。行こうぜ。あ？
Sit down. Yeah.
何？
俺が勝ちへの道を示す。一度だけ奇跡を見せる。
奇跡？
I'm gonna predict what he's gonna
大月には
get.
ちょっとした癖があるのさ。
Mm-hmm.
場が沸騰してまさに今ここぞって時に勝負強くなる癖がな。いいか一度だけだ。ここ一度だけ班長の目を言い当てる。
そんな
Wow.
ことできるわけ。
目はしごろだ。
悪いな皆の衆。しごろだ。当たった。ってことはイカ様か。
Yeah. Stay. Stay. Stay.
Yeah. Down.
それだ。
決まってる。あいつをぶん殴ってでもイカ様を白状させて。
それじゃダメだ。そんなことで済ましちゃダメなんだ。確かに奴の強運には偶然じゃない理由がある。
Obviously.
だが、それと同時に致命的な
It's
傷はある。
predictable.
奇襲で突き崩すこと
Yeah,
が
One round
eventually
when
he
he's the
has
dealer.
to deal.
散々
Yep.
Yep.
殺され続けてきた俺たちが
And he has to do it twice in a row.
最初で最後のチャンス
If he skips.
今ここで立たなかったら俺たちは生涯奴隷だ3万俺の手持ち全額だ出してくれみんなも手持ちの金全部
手持ち全部
Oh, he's gonna do it tonight?
どうせすっからかん同然なんだろ早く
これだけだどうします
Okay, so he's actually just having them all give it to him.
Because you want everybody to be able to make a 20,000 bet.
負け組4号組
Okay.
6人のなけなしの
Ideally
金
two.
合計で6万2000
Oh god, that's nothing.
これから3ヶ月この金でしのぐ
Three
飲み食いは
months.
制限酒は禁止タバコは1日1本博打はもってのほかだ
Whoa.
集めて借金を返す
And then when we
正規
do,
の給料9万を受け取れるようになったら
we take him out.
金で
Oh shit.
All right.
大月を取る
Awesome.
All right.
Love it.
Let's fucking go. Accountability and like partnership
Yep,
will
yep,
hold each
yep.
other together here.
Uh-huh.
マックスでぶつかるんだ今俺たちが成し得る
Fuck, I'm
I love it.
motivated.
I love it.
もういい加減勝とうじゃないかこの最初で最後の奇襲最終戦略に乗る者は俺の手に手を
Zawa.
Kaiji gets the Zawa now.
大金ってことはつまり外へ行ける金額ってこと
当然だ
外へ行けるなら乗った
他は
Fuck yeah, if
Yeah. Uh-huh.
いいのか
そんな
Oh,
こと関係ねえ
it doesn't matter.
わし乗った乗った
俺も乗せてくれ
All right, you too. All 6 of us.
Come on.
あと一人どうする
ずっと待ってたこんな日をなんとか立ち上がるきっかけを一人じゃどうしてもできなかったが
All right.
今度は一緒に立ち上がりましょう前田さん
立ち上がって勝つんだ
Okay.
Oh.
結束
Oh.
All right.
We'll accept the ridicule.
Yep.
We'll hold on to it together.
今その手を重ね立ち上がる打倒大月
All right.
Fuck.
Let's go.
All right. Take it all the way.
Kaiji just has a way of doing it, you know?
Uh-huh.
No, and I'm not saying him as a person. This show, like,
We can be in the pits.
yeah.
And it'll be like, yeah,
Let's go.
let's go.
There are a few things like that hit as hard for me as the we have nothing. Now let's band together and, you know,
Yeah.
make something happen.
All right, we got the 45ers together. We got a
Yep,
group
we
of
do.
6. Now it's not that Otsuki was actually the one convincing everybody to go in with him. It was just that he needed the 2 buddies of his to
Right.
be a shield on his left and right so that things would go well for him in the middle.
Yep.
But that being said, that means then that Kaiji can ramp this up even more by having a whole, army basically of people on his side here. And then, yes, find a moment where he's not going to have a consistent role and then have him bust as the dealer.
Right. That's what I'm thinking.
But
it's
he would
gonna
have
be.
to be forced to be the dealer,
Right. And
which
so
means
and
there's
this is-
certain games where it just won't work.
well, and this is where I think we'll have to see exactly what it is because I think it's a fudged dice thing. They make him think that he's got fudged dice and he actually doesn't, or he has fudged dice that's going to make him lose. And then maybe if they are able to pay off all their debts to him, then that could be leverage to get him to up the maximum because he doesn't have 45ers anymore.
Right.
And so he wants to get them back in. So it's the, hey, like they could even tell him, like, we're wanting to win big because we think, because we want to be able to get our ticket, right?
Right.
And he'll be like, yeah, you guys are idiots, but whatever. And I want them to get back into the point where they're in debt and giving me half their paycheck every month. So sure, I'll up the max or whatever, right? And then they use that to just clean him out. But
okay, here it is. If you don't want to be the dealer, you don't have to. In other words, you can pass your turn as a dealer. So the only way a dealer can end their turn after one round is if they bust or they roll a 1 or a 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's not actually that they have to, but
Right.
but that's the thing that's actually weird is that Kaiji specifically was told he has to play for 2 rounds.
But it's the longest they can go for 2 rounds. Maybe it's that.
That's why I was saying that it's because he had to go for 2 rounds because he skipped. Everyone has to be the dealer at least twice. That was what they said in the
maybe
in the first
yeah,
one.
we'll have to check with that. But yeah, that's certainly a way that they could manipulate the situation so that then Otsuki ends up being forced into being the dealer twice in a row.
Right.
And then they could get double the max bet, each of them. And then whatever multipliers they get on their dice.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, so what they would have to do almost is give all the money to Kaiji, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have them all in there to deaden the rolls so that they can time it properly by skipping the dealer at specific times.
Right.
And then give it to Kaiji when it's hot so that then he can then bet really high. Or no, give it to Otsuki so that when he's the dealer, they all then bet really high.
Yeah, and that moment of oh shit will be so delicious when Otsuki's
Yes.
like, all right, I'm the dealer. One person bets the max bet, and he's like, what? Next person bets the max, and they're all just staring daggers at him.
Just zawa.
Yeah, and then he's like, wait, hang on a second, what's going on? Yeah,
Because it doesn't matter what they roll if he busts. Now, it does say the dealer cannot win automatically.
Bet number 4, or rule number 4. There's a betting limit of 20,000 perica. However, if the dealer and player agree, then all bets can be unlimited.
Yep, there it is. Okay.
All right. Yeah. And so then they can do like a full, like, okay, they're 90,000, salary from the month. All right, we're betting,
Yeah, but the dealer
of
has to agree.
Right.
And it has to be in that specific deal as well. So he could also be like, no.
Maybe they get it to be something where if it's just them and then Otsuki and his goons, they say, hey, for this special night of gambling, let's have it be no limit.
Yeah, maybe.
Right?
But that feels still like a thing that you would do in the turn for that dealer specifically. So
Sure. Yeah, because otherwise they could do that when you're dealer or something like that. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And most people wouldn't agree because it's still a two-way street.
Right.
Yeah, draws are possible. The only negative thing here is that wait, no.
What?
Holy shit. Wait. The rule number 1 is actually the most subtly, insidious one here. The dealer cannot win automatically, but the dealer can lose automatically.
Right.
Now, what that means is then that
If they get him to roll a shitter or something.
if they roll anything, basically, that's not a winning roll, that everyone just be like, I'm not rolling.
Sure. And
Because they don't care.
Right. And given that the rule 3, whenever anyone accepts a turn as a dealer, the longest they can go for is 2 rounds. But if they roll a 1, 2, 3, or bust, then their turn as dealer ends after 1 round. They could do something where it's we do like something else to make it so that just he loses, but he doesn't lose like huge on the first round. Maybe that'd be too complicated. And on the second round, they
I don't think that
fully
falls
clean
in
him out
with
or
the
something,
idea
but-
of what the dice are cycling between.
Yeah.
Because that's how it's cheating here, is that there's an aspect of the dice starting to peak at a specific point when he is the dealer, but it's not always happening that way. So there is some kind of cheating going on, but it's not necessarily one where they are guaranteeing a result. It's a cycle of some kind. It's got a repeating pattern to it, but it's so large of a pattern that it's really hard to notice. That's why they freaked out about Miyoshi taking notes and stuff, is that the only way people would notice it is if they looked at the entire game or many games as a whole, because it probably is only going to happen once each game.
Right, because and they probably do change it up enough so that it's
sure.
you really wouldn't notice without notes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very curious about this. I'm also curious about the fact that when Kaiji was like there was the diagram of the dice, it almost looked like there were like stickers of the different sides coming out. Like I get the feeling that's actually just him thinking about the nature of the dice being 6 even sides. But
I could see that as well, but I could also see it being a thing where they were doing their whole
right, like
rubbing thing.
Are they doing something to like, I don't know,
apply some kind of, you know, extra thing that's going to weight the dice or
right? But even then, that wouldn't be a guarantee kind of thing, you know. That even if they could do something like that,
it depends of how many times they've done this. If they actually can feel the 1, 2, and 3 kind of notches there, and you put things on those, the opposites of that is 4, 5, 6.
Right.
So if you put things onto the 1, 2, 3, and given how much this series plays fast and loose with how much people can sleight of hand in the 2 seconds that they're actually doing it, all it would take is basically to just put something in those
like some adhesive or something.
Or no, just put something that just makes them weigh a little bit more or what have you, you know, and then just 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool, I've got it, and then you know.
Yeah.
And
and
it could also possibly be a thing where each person does a thing for it, and then the person at the end is just to take it out, you know.
Sure.
So
right.
all that to be said, yes, the dice are being fucked with for the cheating. How it's happening exactly is not really important. The main thing is that Kaiji is going to get them trapped in a situation where they'll have an unlimited bet with them as the dealer and them being stacked so that they will not win that roll because they won't be able to cheat their way through it.
Right.
And the most probable way of doing that is trying to fuck with the seating arrangement as much as possible.
Yeah.
That's something that he might not let them do.
Sure, or if he does, then
it'll suss him out and be like,
he won't bet big. Yeah.
Or he just won't really play, you know.
Oh, what if they also could set something up where if the way that they're telling what the sides are is by feeling them, and then they're putting some adhesive or something that makes it heavier, you know, something like that, right? What if they gave them a false signal so that way they end up basically sticking the wrong sides of the dice? I don't know.
Who would give a false signal? I'm so confused.
Like, because the way that they, like, since they're not looking at the dice, like if we're assuming that it's either a sleight of hand or that they're doing something while they're the people on either side of Otsuki are like holding the dice like this and they're doing this whole thing that they focused on in the episodes.
So what are you? I still don't get what you're saying. Are you saying that they would betray Otsuki?
No. That the way they're doing that is not based on the actual visual. It's based on how the dice feel.
Sure.
And so is there some way that Kaiji and the others could practice making the dice feel different so that when they...
The dice are the dice, no.
No, right. But like, so that way they end up faking it and cheating it into a bad roll.
No, I don't think so. I think the only thing that Kaiji and them need to do is to fuck up the seating position and basically count the dice, basically. Count the patterns and stuff like that.
Sure.
If they get into trying to cheat the dice and stuff like that,
that's something that could be called out.
That's something that could be called out themselves. Yeah, no, that's...
Yeah.
Also, I don't even get how they would... how they would do that. Like,
well, right. Like... Yeah, it depends on what kind of method Otsuki and his buddies are using to actually cheat.
Right, because Kaiji believes he knows what it is.
Right, I fully believe that it is a like swapping out dice kind of a thing, and it's one person swaps them in for the bad dice, and that's where Otsuki wins big, and then the other person swaps them out, and that way you don't actually notice what the person's doing because they're not doing anything. They're the one that won, but they didn't get anything, right? And then, you know, when they bring both the hands together, it's some sleight of hand or some shit. But yeah.
But I'm very, very excited with the way in which Kaiji basically rallied the people that are of the working class here, and we're like, we're going to go and take on the bourgeoisie in this case here.
It's classic.
They literally communally added their funds together here.
And Kaiji, classic in any kind of group project, he's the one who's doing the most work. Throws in his money is half of the total pot. Like,
right, but that buys him the trust of all of these people and stuff of like, shit, like you're actually serious about this. Now he did work the miracle. He did show that the magic is possible by calling the dice roll. but the added benefit of being like, hey, I have the largest stake in this here. Obviously, I'm the youngest as well, so maybe I'm the most motivated in that regard as well. I could see Miyoshi also being the most naive and young as well. But I like that they brought up the idea that one of them was older and is like, hey, I'm not necessarily like
gonna be able to make the full 3 months.
Yeah, I don't know if I have the strength to literally get through all that. So what could end up happening is we have an arc or a episode of just the guys really trying to hold on to each other. And there's a really powerful thing that happens when you get a bunch of people who are all suffering through the same thing. But instead of it being like crabs in a bucket where it's like, no, you can't grow past us. It's no, stay in the huddle. Stay in the huddle. It's penguins all together. Like, we're going to survive this winter.
Right. We put all our money in a box that we locked. And, not that they would necessarily have something like that, but, no one can get access to the money to binge. Even if any one of us, we don't have the willpower to do it. No, we have somebody who's always like in a room guarding the money when the treats are being brought out in the other room.
I do like the idea though of Kaiji just being the one with the money, where it's like, no, we need you guys to trust me. I had the miracle here. After this is all over, the fact that I didn't do anything with the money, you guys are then gonna go, okay, we will follow you to the ends of the earth now. And then when they get out, they could do it all in the same day, and then they could take this little group that they've got and go and do the same thing in some other setting.
Oh man.
Like, imagine just the squad rolling out.
No, that is what I'm imagining happening, and that's where the bit with the actual gambling hall comes in from the OP, is that they get a 1-day pass and he takes them all to, the ship cruise, or whatever, right? Or something like that. And then they win big, and then they come back and they say, here's our full bet. We are not going back in at the end of this day.
The issue is that the Pedika doesn't get cashed out. You're going to have to find a way to have enough money to actually be able to do anything with it. So,
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
just getting out is not enough.
No.
One of y'all is going to need to go and find some asset that you own that didn't get, taken by loan sharks or what have you, and then shit. Like, it's good. It's fucked. We're literally crawling from hell out to just another layer of it. So, all right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out my Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play on Twitch, and if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.